Trump warns of whopping 68% tax increase if Senate fails to pass historic bill. President defends one big beautiful bill as Republicans navigate marathon Senate session amid Democrat opposition. As the Senate continued to inch closer to finalizing President Donald Trump's one big beautiful bill, the president took to social media early to warn that a failure to come to an agreement would end in the largest tax increase in history. The message came after lawmakers had been in a marathon vote-a-rama for several hours, submitting amendments to the megabill from either side of the aisle. Republicans, the one big beautiful bill, perhaps the greatest and most important of its kind in history, gives the largest tax cuts and border security ever, jobs by the millions, military vets increases, and so much more. The failure to pass means a whopping 68% tax increase, the largest in history, he posted. There is currently no end in sight as Republican leaders are searching for ways to garner support for the bill while simultaneously fighting proposed amendments from Democrats who are opposing it. GOP leaders have a narrow margin and cannot afford to lose more than 3 Republican senators as 2. Senator Tom Tillis of North Carolina and Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky has already indicated that they oppose it. Tillis announced that he would not be seeking re-election after President Trump made threats of a campaign against him. Senate Majority Leader John Thune of South Dakota said Republicans are figuring out how to get to the end game, but an end to the vote-a-rama has been predicted to come well into the middle of the night. The bill, if passed, will enact Trump's domestic tax and spending agenda that includes $4.5 trillion in tax cuts, according to the latest CBO analysis. The package would also roll back billions in green energy tax credits threatening wind and solar investments, according to Democrats. Billionaire Elon Musk, who until a few weeks ago led the Department of Government Efficiency DOGE, took to social media late, lashing out at Republicans as the Porky Pig Party for including a provision he argued would raise the nation's debt limit by $5 trillion. Trump fired back at Musk on Truth Social, threatening to turn DOGE on its former leader. Elon Musk knew, long before he so strongly endorsed me for president, that I was strongly against the EV mandate. It is ridiculous, and was always a major part of my campaign. Electric cars are fine, but not everyone should be forced to own one. Elon may get more subsidy than any human being in history, by far, and without subsidies, Elon would probably have to close up shop and head back home to South Africa. No more rocket launches, satellites, or electric car production, and our country would save a fortune. Perhaps we should have DOGE take a good hard look at this big money to be saved, as the president wrote. The bill will also impose $1.2 trillion in cuts to Medicaid and food stamps and make sign-up eligibility more rigorous and change federal reimbursements to states. It will also provide a $350 billion infusion for border and national security to include deportations.